Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening, children. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Fine, children. Yeah, write down the question along with me. Quickly write down, children. Done?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, quickly, children. Yeah. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Sorry, this is not 54. Nobody told me.
Ma'am, it's actually 84.
It's 84. How much is 84 minus 56?
28, ma'am.
Okay. So I've written 84 as 12 sevens are 84, 32 as 8 fours are 32, 28 as 7 fours are 28, and 24 as 12 twos are 24. So you can see there are two 12s. So 1 12 comes out, two sevens, 1 7 out. Then there are two fours. So 1 4 out. And what else is remaining? 8 and 2, right? 8 and 2. Yeah. So you can further break that down. What is 12 sevens are 84?
Ma'am, actually 8 we can write as 2 into 2 into 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do next. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do next. Write down, children.
Completed, ma'am.
Completed, ma'am.
How many of you have learned this chapter in school? Madhumita, Danya, and Arjun. Tanishka.
Ma'am, they
Just-
started chapter today only, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Z school, you all.
Started today only, ma'am.
Sanjay and Sindhu, is it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And what about Z school? You've already finished this chapter?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am. Having this for
Yes,
upcoming exam, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So children, nothing much in this. So we know, so why are we using Heron's formula here to find the area? Because we only know the lengths of the three sides. We only know the length of the three sides. We do not know the altitude to any side. So we use the Heron's formula to find the area. So first we have to find the perimeter. Perimeter is the sum of the three sides. Okay, perimeter is the sum of the three sides. A, B, and C represents the three sides of the triangle. So the sum of the three sides is the perimeter. And to find the area, we need to find the semi-perimeter, which is 84. And then this is the formula. Substitute the values in the formula. S is 84, A, B, C given to us in the question. Substitute. And at this point, see, you can also find the prime factorization of every number. Like you can take 84 and write 2, whatever, 42 times, 221 times. You can go on like that. Okay, let me work that also for you. Let me work that for you. Okay. So children, what I have done here is I've just used some multiplication tables. I've written 84 as 12 sevens are, and I can write 24 also as 12 twos are. Then 32, I've written it as 8 fours are 32 and 28 as 7 fours are. And then from two equal primes, one comes out of the square root. So 2 12s, 1 12 out, 2 7s, 1 7 out, 2 4s, 1 4 out. So what are the numbers still remaining under the square root? 8 and 2. So let them remain under the square root. Now outside we have 12 into 7 into 4, which is 336. Square root of, now 8 can be further written as 2 into 2 into 2. Now again from 2 2's, 1 2 comes out of the square root, and from these two 2's, 1 2 out of the square root. From these two 2's, 1 2 out. From these two 2's, 1 2 out of the square root. And the product is 1344, which is the area of the triangle. You can also do it like this. Okay, so if this is, not comfortable, you can always do it like this. How? So in the rough column, take up 84, the first number 84. So 84 is, yeah, 84 is what? 84 is what? 242 times, 221 times, 3 sevens and 7 ones. So is equal to square root of 84 is 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. Then 32. When you work 32 like this, 2 16 times. So when you do that, you will get 5 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 twos you will get. Similarly, when you find for 28, when you find for 28, you will get 2 into 2 into 7. And like that, when you find for 24, you will get 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So you can always do this method. You can find the prime factors of the numbers here and write them under the square root. Now see here, 1, don't cancel, I'm counting. I'm not canceling, I'm counting. Okay, so see here, don't cancel, children. Okay, let me also not do that. So let's count how many twos we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 twos. So 6 twos will come out of the square root. 6 twos will come out of the square root. Then 1, 2 threes. 1 3 out of the square root. Then 1, 2 sevens. 2 sevens. 2 7. So 1 7 out of the square root. Have we taken everything? Yes, all done. So now find this product. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 16, 32, 64, 64 into 21. I'm using the calculator. Into 21 is 1344 centimeters square. So you can always do this method. Yeah, you can take down this if you want. Just wait for 30 seconds. Yeah, next question. Write down fast, children.
Completed, ma'am.
Completed, ma'am.
Completed, ma'am.
So here we are given the ratio. We are not given the lengths of the three sides. We are given the ratio of the lengths of the three sides. 3:4:5. So let the sides be 3x, 4x, and 5x centimeters. Now, when you add the three sides, you will not get the area. When you add the three sides, when you add the length of the three sides, it's equal to the perimeter, not the area. The three sides of the triangle, when you add them, that is equal to the area, sorry, perimeter, not area. So what is the perimeter given? Perimeter is 144. Perimeter is 144, it's given. But how do you find the perimeter? 3x plus 4x plus 5x. So 3x plus 4x plus 5x is equal to 144. That's how we find the perimeter. 3x plus 4x plus 5x. The sum of the three sides is equal to 144. So you get the value of x. Once you get the value of x, you can find 3x, 4x, and 5x. That is the sides of the triangle. And then use the formula and find the area. So see, in the last step, what I've done, 72, see, we have 36. See, I'm here, I'm talking about this step. We have 72 and 36. You know that 36 into 2 is 72. 36 into 2 is 72. So why spend time finding all the factors? So you can just do it like this. What is see, the thing is you have to from a pair of equal factors, one will come out. From a pair of equal factors, one will come out. That's all, because the numbers are under the square root. So now we have 72 and 36. So you can write 72 as 36 into 2 and write 36 as it is. Now there are 236. So 136 will come out. Then we have 24 and 12. See, I'm talking about this step, this step. We have 72 and 36. So I've written 36 as it is. I've written 72 as 36 into 2. And then 12 and 24 we have. So 24 is what? 12 twos are 24. 12 twos are. And I've written 12 as it is. So now we have 2 12s. 1 12 comes out. 2 36. 1 36 comes out. And 2 2s. 1 2 comes out. So we have got rid of the square root. We have got rid of the square root. Is that clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Or you can always find for all the numbers. That's time consuming. So when you do this for all the numbers, it takes time. So you can carefully use this method. All right. So we found the area of the triangle. The area of the triangle is 864 centimeters square. Now we need to find the altitude. So we know that a triangle has three sides, and on the three sides we have the three altitudes. Okay, so we have to find the altitude corresponding to the longest side. See here, for all the sides of the triangle. Now, for this side, we have the altitude like this, coming from the opposite vertex. And for this side, this is the altitude. And for this side, this is the altitude. So three sides, we have three altitudes coming from the opposite vertex. See, when I say what I mean by opposite vertex, see here, the altitude to this side falls from the opposite vertex from here. For this side, from the opposite vertex from here, like this. And for this side, from the opposite vertex, like this. So the three sides have their corresponding altitudes. The three sides have their corresponding altitudes. Now you have to find the altitude corresponding to the longest side. That means you should find that you should take the longest side as the base. See, read the question. Find the altitude corresponding to the longest side. So that means the question is, what is the altitude on the longest side? What is the altitude on the longest side? So area of the triangle. Area of the triangle we found is, what was that, children? Windows hiding.
864.
Yeah, 864. Okay, area of the triangle is 86. You can write area of the triangle. Okay, so area of the triangle. Area of the triangle is equal to 864 centimeters square. How do we find area? Half into base into height is equal to 864. So half into Take the longest side as the base. What's the longest side? 60 centimeters. 60. So half into 60 into h. So if 60 is the base, what is the corresponding altitude? That's what we are trying to find. If 60 is the base, what is the corresponding height? That's what we're trying to find. Is equal to 864. So when you cancel 2 ones are 230 times. So 30 h or 30 into h is equal to 864. H is equal to 864 divided by 30. So h is equal to, so simplify and tell me. Simplify, I'll load in the calculator. Find the decimal value, children. Got it?
$22.13, ma'am.
No.
Ma'am, 28.8.
Ma'am, 28.8, ma'am.
Yeah, correct.
28.8.
28.8. Correct. Check where you've gone wrong, Madhumita. Yes, children, those who want the slide, please write down. Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody still writing? Please tell me.
Completed, ma'am.
Completed, ma'am.
All right. Yeah, children, we'll do it together. So the question is using Heron's formula. Find the area of an equilateral triangle of side A units. What is the formula to find the area of an equilateral triangle of side A units, children?
S into S
No,
minus.
not that. Not that. What is the form? What is the formula you know to find the area of an equilateral triangle of side A units?
3A, ma'am.
No.
A into A, ma'am.
No. First class. Flip one page, 1 or 2 pages behind and see the formula. How do we find the area of an equilateral triangle?
Root 3/4 into side square, ma'am.
Root 3 by 4. Root 3 by 4 into side square. That's the formula to find the area of an equilateral triangle when you know the length of the side. Supposing the side is given to be 10 centimeters. The side of an equilateral triangle is 10 centimeters. Then the area is √3/4 into 10 square. √3/4 into side side square. So 10 square. So here the side is A units. The side is A units. So what will be the area? √3/4 into A square. Children, this is, see, the area of the equilateral triangle is by that formula √3/4 into side square. What's the side? A square. So √3/4 A square units is the answer. But you should get this answer using Heron's formula, not like this. The question is using Heron's formula, find the area of an equilateral triangle of side A units. So by the formula, we know √3/4 into side square. When we substitute in this formula, side is A, so A square. So we know it is √3/4 into A square units. This answer you should get using Heron's formula, not like this. You will get the same answer. Whatever answer you get using this, you will get the same thing, but you should get it using Heron's formula. Yeah, so all will work together. See here, S is equal to the sum of the three sides, A plus A plus A, correct? Because all the three sides, it's an equilateral triangle. All three sides A. So A plus A by 2. S is equal to 3A/2. Yes or no, children?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Yeah, area of the equilateral triangle is equal to, look at the screen, don't write, is equal to S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C square units. Okay, so it is root of, what is S? What is S?
3A/2, ma'am.
3A/2 into 3A/2 minus, what is the first side? A into 3A/2 minus, what's the second side?
B, ma'am. B.
A into 3A/2 minus, what is the third side?
A, ma'am.
A, ma'am.
A. So that is root of the three sides here. In the formula, the three sides are A, B, and C. In the formula, the three sides are called A, B, and C. Now, in this question, in this context, what are the values of A, B, and C? Each side is equal to A units. So A everywhere. A is A, B is also A, C is also A. So 3A/2 as it is. Now subtract LCM. 3A minus 2A. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So what will you get? Root of 3A/2 into A/2 into A/2 into A/2. Yes or no, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm continuing here. You write below. I'm continuing here. You keep continuing. You write below. So that's equal to, can I write this as square root of, can I write this as square root of 3 into A/2 into A/2 into A/2 into, 1 minute, sorry. No place. Okay, can I write this as square root of 3 into A/2 into A/2 into A/2 into A/2? Am I right? I'm writing
Yes.
3A/2. 3A/2 is 3 into A/2. So how many A/2s we have?
4, ma'am.
4,
So
ma'am.
how many will come out?
2, ma'am. 2.
2. 2 will come out like this. What remains under the square root?
√3, ma'am.
Write that as it is. Write that as it is. So that is equal to A square by 4
Yes, ma'am. By 4, ma'am.
into √3. That's nothing but √3/4. You write the numbers together. √3/4. Write the numbers. √3/4 A square. √3/4 A square. Sorry, children, I'm continuing here. That is equal to √3/4 A square units. √3/4 A square units. Write down. So this is how we derive the formula to find the area of an equilateral triangle of side A units using Heron's formula.
Completed, ma'am.
Yeah. Right. So I'll just repeat this one. I said there are 4 a/2s here. So 2 a/2s come out, a/2 into a/2. 3 remains under the square root, so root 3. So a into a is a square. 2 into 2 is 4, a square by 4. A into a is a square, 2 into 2 is 4, a square by 4 into root 3. So writing the numbers together. So root 3 in the numerator, 4 in the denominator. A square square units. Anybody still writing?
Completed.
All right. So this is the formula to find the altitude of an equilateral triangle. The formula to find the area is root 3 by 4 a square or side square. The height of the equilateral triangle or the altitude is given by the formula root 3 by 2 into side. Root 3 by 2 into side is the formula to find the altitude of an equilateral triangle. So height of the equilateral triangle is given to be 6 centimeters. Height, the formula to find the height is root 3 by 2 into side. So root 3 by 2 into side is given to be 6. So side is equal to 6 into 2 by root 3. So you get 12 by root 3. Rationalize the denominator, multiply and divide by root 3. So 12 root 3 by 3. So 3 ones are 3 fours are 4 root 3. So this is the side. Now find the area using the formula root 3 by 4 into side square.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, can we use half into base into height for this, ma'am?
To find the area, is it? What is the base?
Ma'am, we can take any side as base and the height is 6 centimeters and we can find the base, no ma'am. The base will be the side, one side of equilateral triangle and all the sides will be equal to this, no ma'am.
Yeah, what is the, see now to find the area you need the base and height, right?
Yes ma'am.
What is the value of the base?
Ma'am,
4√3 centimeter, ma'am.
Oh, after finding 4√3 you're asking, is it? Okay.
yes ma'am.
Oh, yeah. After find, okay. Yes. After finding 4√3, you can use half base into height. Yeah.
Yes ma'am.
Yes, you can use. So children, actually, since the time I started taking tuitions here in Trichy, I was earlier teaching in my own place, like where I live, the apartment in which I live, we have another flat. So there I used to give my classes. And then, there was a lot of issues with parking and all that in the apartment when the children, they became large in number. It was difficult. We had some issues and I had to move out. And then, so I was outside teaching. I hired a space and I was teaching there for, I think, 4 years. And then we were all hit by COVID. And for the last 3 years, I'm giving online classes. Now, actually, I've been thinking of, finding some space, for meaning purchasing some space so that I don't have to keep shifting, like this on rent. But we've been, looking out for the last 8 months, but nothing has, happened so far. So I'm actually looking out for a rented space again. So I might shortly start, physical classes. I was delaying because one of the reasons is I wanted to move to my own space. I didn't want to book, meaning take a place on rent again. So I thought, let's find some space for ourselves and move there. But, it's not happening. We are still taking effort. So I'm actually planning to move, rent out a space and take physical classes there. So how many of you are okay with the online classes, or how many of you want physical classes? Of course, from next year, it is going to be physical. From next year, it is going to be physical. That is in the center. This year, maybe from November mid, I can start off with the physical classes. How many of you are interested in physical? Raise your hand.
Ma'am, I'm fine with both physical and online classes, ma'am. But still, online classes, that would be easier, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Netra?
I'm okay with both the classes, ma'am.
Yeah, raise your hand. Even if it's both, raise your hand. Let me see. I just want to check. Even if it's both, you can raise your hand. Raja? Okay. All right. So that might happen soon. I'll let you know. Mostly by mid of November, once if I find the center, space for rent, I have to again set it up, no? all the furnitures and other fixtures. I have to get it done. So it will take a while. So mostly by mid-November, we should be able to start off with the physical classes. I'll keep you informed. All right, children. There any questions here?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So what is the formula to find the area of an equilateral triangle?
Root 3 by 4
By 4 is side square, ma'am.
Into side square. Okay. What is the formula to find the altitude of an equilateral triangle?
Root 3 by 2 into side.
Root 3 by
Root 3
2.
by
2, ma'am.
2. Root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2 into side. So here the height was given. Height is 6 centimeters. So you should not write root 3 by 4. A square is 6. What is 6? Height is 6. How do we find the height? Root 3 by 2 into side. That is equal to 6. So from that you can find the side. The side is 4 root 3. Now using the side you can find the area. Root 3 by 4 into side square, or as Sanjay asked, we can also use half base into height. You can also use a formula half base into height. See here, area of the triangle, area of the equilateral triangle, area of the equilateral triangle is equal to half base into height. Half base into height is for any triangle. If you know the base and the corresponding altitude. Half base into height is for any triangle where you know the base and the corresponding altitude. In an equilateral triangle, all the sides will have the same length, 4 root 3. And all the altitudes will measure 6 centimeters. When all the sides are equal, all the altitudes also will be equal in length. When two sides are equal, two altitudes, the altitudes on those equal sides will be equal. We have proved this in congruent triangles. When no sides are equal, when all the three sides have different measures, the three altitudes also will have different measures. When the three sides of the triangle have different measures, the three altitudes also will have different measures. In an isosceles triangle where two sides are equal, the altitudes on those two equal sides will also be equal. The altitudes on those two equal sides will also be equal. In an equilateral triangle, all the three sides are equal. So all the three altitudes also will be equal. So in an equilateral triangle, base is the side 4 root 3. Into height, there is one height given here, 6 centimeters. Since it's an equilateral triangle, all the heights, all the three altitudes will measure the same 6 centimeters. Same thing, then after that, same thing. So you can use half base into height or root 3 by 4 into a square. Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Just a second, children.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Ma'am, A is 18, ma'am.
Sorry.
Ma'am, in the Heron formula, you have substituted A as 40, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Now it's correct, no? Yeah. Is it correct now, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, it's supposed to be x plus 40
plus 40
minus
minus
80.
80, ma'am.
One minute. I better write. I'm not able to make out. I'll just write it myself again. 1 minute. S is x plus 40 into S is x plus 40 minus 80 into x plus 40 minus x into x plus 40 minus x is equal to 360. So square root of x plus 40 into, oh, somewhere here I'd gone wrong. Is it last time?
Yes, ma'am. We wrote x plus 80 minus 40.
Okay, sorry. Into 40. Okay, is equal to 360. So from the two 40s, 140 comes out of the square root. So you can see 40 out of the square root. Square root of x plus 40 into x minus 40. Under the square root, we have x plus 40 and x minus 40. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. So x square minus 40 square under the square root is equal to 360. Under the square root, we have x plus 40 into x minus 40 is a plus b into a minus b, which is a square minus b square. From these two 40s, 140 comes out of the square root. So next step we have x square minus 1600 under the square root. X square minus 1600 under the square root is equal to 360 by 40. 360 by 40, which is 9. So we have root of x square minus 1600 is equal to 360 by 40, which is 9. Now we have to get rid of the square root symbol, so we square on both sides. So squaring on both sides. Squaring on both the sides, what do we get? We get root of x square minus 1600 the whole square is equal to 9 the whole square. We square on both the sides. So x square minus 1600 is equal to 81. X square is equal to 1600 plus 81. X square is equal to 1681. X is equal to the square root of 1681, which is equal to 41 centimeter. So x is equal to 41. So now the perimeter, we're supposed to find the perimeter of the triangle. Perimeter of the isosceles triangle is equal to a plus b plus c. So a is already given 80. Now b and c are 41. So 80, 80, 162 centimeter. Yes, children, please write down. Yeah. Anybody still writing here?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you show the next line?
Which one? Which one? This one?
No, ma'am, next slide, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay.
Completed, ma'am.
Yeah.
Completed, ma'am.
All right. So let's see the question again. The base of an isosceles triangle. Remember that the term base, listen, this is important. The term base in an isosceles triangle refers to that side which is not any of the equal sides. Now we know that in an isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. Those two equal sides are not referred to as the base. That third side is referred to as the base. In an isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. The term base is not used for any of the equal sides. The equal sides are not called the base in an isosceles triangle. So in the question, it's given the base of an isosceles triangle measures 80 centimeters. You cannot take the two equal sides to be 80 centimeters because base is not the equal sides. Base is the third side, which is not any of the two equal sides. Am I clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. In an isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. So you cannot say the base is given 80, so let the two equal sides, one side is 80, the other side is also 80. No, the equal sides are not referred to as the base. The base is the third side, which is not any of the two equal sides. That is why I've taken this one as 80. The two equal, so this is the third side. This one is 80. The two equal sides, they are not the base. So we don't know the equal sides. So we've called it x. The equal sides are called x. The base is the third side, which is not any of the equal side. That is 80. Okay, so this is given. And what else is given? The area is 360. So that means with the given information and area, you will have to find the perimeter. So when it is area, you know the three sides only here. X, 80. You only know the three sides. Base is 80. Two equal sides we don't know. So we call them x. So we have the three sides, x, and 80. And we also have the area of the triangle. We also have the area of the triangle. So we have to link this information, x, and 80 with the area and find the perimeter. So we have to find the semi-perimeter because area we can only use Heron's formula because we only know the 3 sides. So we have to use the Heron's formula. You cannot find the perimeter straight away. You cannot find the perimeter straight away. We don't know the sides, x, we don't know. We have to first find x. And that can be found using area. Area is 360. So area of the isosceles triangle is 360. Root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c is equal to 360. So now to substitute here, you know a is 80, b is x and c is x. A is 80, b is x, c is x. What is s? That we have to find. S we have to find. And how do we find s? 80 plus x by 2. Then we get 80 plus 2x by 2. 2 is common in the numerator. Take it out. Then we get 40 plus x. 2 and 2 cancels. So x plus 40 or 40 plus x. X plus 40. So find the semi-perimeter. Then substitute in the formula. Then when we work, we get 2 40s here. So 140 comes out of the square root. This is a plus b into a minus b, which is a square minus b square, which is x square minus 1600. 40 here in multiplication comes for division. 360 by 40 is 9. So we have square root on one side. We have to get rid of the square root. How do we get rid of the square root? Only if you get rid of the square root, you can continue, simplifying further. So for that, we square on both the sides. So like this, we square on both the sides. So now the square root and the square is eliminated. So we have x square minus 1600 is equal to 81. So we have x is equal to 41. X is actually plus or minus 41. But minus 41 is not meaningful here because the length of the side cannot be minus 41. X is the length of the side, which cannot be minus 41. So we take only the positive value. X is equal to 41. X is equal to 41. Then once you find x, you can find the perimeter. A plus b plus c. Yes, children, you can ask further questions. Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's question number 6, right, children? It's question number 6, right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, yeah. Let's see. Do this similar to the earlier one, similar to question number 5. Start working.
Ma'am?
Completed.
Completed, ma'am.
Yeah. What's the answer?
64 centimeter, ma'am.
Centimeter, ma'am.
64.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Correct answer. Sindhu and Sanjay. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very good. Yeah, others complete.
Yes, ma'am. I too got 64.
Perfect. Yes. 64 centimeters, the correct answer. The perimeter. I only have the final answer with me. I don't have the steps. The perimeter of the isosceles triangle is 64 centimeters. Okay, the others completed. Make a note of the answer, 64 centimeter. I'll work and share the answer on WhatsApp later. Not now. Or shall we do it now quickly?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Base is 24. See, A can be X also. There is no order. There is no order for A, B, and C. Anything or the three, the X, and 24 should be assigned to A, B, and C. Any order. A can be X, B can be 24, C can be X. That's fine. So this is X. Area of the triangle is given to be 192 centimeters square. So since we only know the three sides, we have to use a Heron's formula. Because X and minus X cancels. X and minus X cancels. 2 12s, 112 out of the square root. X plus 12 into X minus 12 is X square minus 12 square. X the whole square minus 12 the whole square is equal to 192. So square root of X square minus 144 is equal to 192 by 12. X square minus 144 is equal to 12 ones are 12 six are 72. Now we'll have to square on both the sides. Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both the sides, what do we get? Square root of X square minus 144 the whole square is equal to 16 the whole square. So X square minus 144 is equal to 196. X square is equal to 0, 1 carry over, 24, 1 carry over. How much is this?
266, ma'am.
How much?
266.
200.
Ma'am, 400, ma'am.
400, ma'am.
400, ma'am.
My God, everywhere I'm right. I don't know why today I'm making so many mistakes. 16 squared is 256. So sorry, shit. 16 squared is 256. I wrote 196, sorry. Yeah, so this is 400. X is equal to square root of 400. X is equal to 20. So perimeter of the triangle is equal to A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C. A is given, how much was that?
18, ma'am.
24, ma'am.
24 plus 20 plus 20 is 64 centimeter. Correct. Yeah, others, where did you go wrong? Check. With the first slide. Yeah, those who are still to finish, take a screenshot. You have to go to the next one. All right.
Ma'am, can you please show the previous slide for a minute?
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. The difference between the sides at right angles in a right angled triangle, RT is right angled triangle is 34 centimeters. The area of the triangle is 336 centimeters square. Calculate the perimeter of the triangle. So this one is a right triangle. So we worked situations on isosceles triangles, equilateral triangles. Now this is a right triangle. The difference between the sides at right angles and a right angled triangle is 34 centimeters. So let's draw a right angle triangle. Let's call it ABC. Now the sides at right angles, meaning AB and BC. The difference between the sides at right angles. Which are the sides at right angles? AB and BC. AB and BC. By this figure, AB and BC are the sides at right angles. The difference between these two sides, AB and BC, is 34 centimeters. The difference between these two sides is 34 centimeters. See, you can write AB minus BC is 34 or BC minus AB is 34 because nothing specific is given. The difference between, they're talking about this side and this side. These are the two sides at right angles. So the difference between these two sides, you can write AB minus BC is equal to 34. Or you can write, we'll do any one now. I'm saying you can write anything, or you can write BC minus AB is equal to 34. Anything you can take. AB minus BC is, the difference is 34. So the difference is AB minus BC is equal to 34, or BC minus AB is 34. Anything you can do, we'll do this one. AB minus BC is equal to 34. Now you assume something as X. Anything as X. Which one will take as X? Anything, AB or BC as X. Tell me who's X here?
AB, ma'am.
Okay. So X minus BC is equal to 34. Okay, so what is B? You should find BC in terms of X. You must find BC in terms of X. So X minus 34 is equal to BC, or BC is equal to, okay, you understand all of you? X minus 34. All of you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So here we have taken AB as X and BC is X minus 34. The difference between the two sides is 34. AB minus BC is equal to 34. Anybody can be X. So we have taken AB as X minus BC is equal to 34. We are writing BC in terms of X. BC in terms of X. So you get BC is equal to X minus 34. Now what else is given? The area of the triangle is, we have used this information, 34 centimeters. That information we have used. Now what is the next information? The area of the triangle is 336. Now we cannot use Heron's formula because we don't know the hypotenuse. You can find the hypotenuse using Pythagoras theorem, but that's going to be very tedious. So we cannot use Heron's formula here, but we can use the formula half base into height because we know the base and height. Area is given. Area of the triangle. Area of triangle ABC is equal to 336 centimeters square. So half into base into height. Base is BC into height is AB is equal to 336. So half into BC, which is X minus 34, into AB, which is X, is equal to 336. Write down so far, children. Write down.
Completed, ma'am.
Yeah.
Completed, ma'am.
Completed, ma'am.
All right. So the difference is 34. That information we use for assumption. The difference is 34. That information we have used for assuming. Now we have constructed an equation using area. Area is equal to 336. We can't use Heron's formula here because we don't know all the three sides. But since it's a right triangle, you can use the formula half base into height. So half base into height is equal to 336. Half into BC into AB is 336. Substitute. So we have X into X minus 34. X into X minus 34 is equal to cross multiply 336 into 2. See? X into X minus 34. When you cross multiply, you'll get 336 into 2. X into X minus 34 is equal to 336 into 2. Yes, children, split the middle term and find the values of X.
Ma'am, plus 672 becomes minus 672 when it goes to the other side, ma'am.
Oh my goodness, this always happens with me when I really, yeah, sorry. This is rough work, okay? So now you'll have to use all these numbers and get two numbers. Use all these numbers and get two numbers. So that the sum is 34. Just make different combinations. Now, for example, 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8, 8 twos are 16, 16 twos are 32. And suppose say 32 and 21, 32 and 21. You will not get the sum 34. So then say 21 into 2 is 42. 42 and 16, no. So like this, make combinations. I want the answer from you.
Ma'am, 168 into 4.
Sorry, children, I just got a call I had to attend. Yes, I think Madhumita tried to say something.
Ma'am, I said 168 into 4, but then the sum does not add up correctly.
See, we have to use these numbers. how many 2s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2s and 1 3 and 1 7. So say 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 16, and 16 3s are 48. Yeah, see this? See this. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 3s are 48, and 2 7s are 14. This gives you 34. And the signs. So x square minus 48x plus 14x minus 672 is equal to 0. So x into x minus 48. I'll tell you the quadratic formula in the next class. That will be more useful. You don't have to, like spend time finding the two numbers. So we'll discuss the quadratic formula in the next class. You can find, find the solutions easily. We all know how to do this. I'm not explaining. So x minus 48 is equal to 0. X is equal to 48, or x plus 14 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 14. This is not possible. Minus 14 cannot be the value of x here. So x is equal to 48. Who's x? Who's x? AB is x. So we have to find the perimeter of the triangle. We have to find the perimeter of the triangle. So we got x is equal to 48. X is 48 meaning AB is 48. AB is equal to 48 centimeters. BC is equal to x minus 34. BC is equal to x minus 34. So that is 48 minus 34, which is how much? 14, huh? 14 centimeters. Now we have to find the hypotenuse using Pythagoras theorem to find the perimeter. So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AB square is 48 square plus 14 square. 304 plus 196. 2500. AC is square root of 2500. AC is equal to 50. 25 is 5, 2 zeros, 1 0. So now perimeter. Perimeter of triangle ABC is equal to AB plus BC plus AC, 48 plus 14 plus 50, 50, 100, 112 centimeters. Yes, children, it's time for my next class. Just take screenshots. This is the first slide, children. Take a screenshot. This is the next slide. We got a quadratic equation. So we split the middle term and we find the values of x. One is negative, so we ignore that and we take the positive value of x. We go ahead with the positive value of x. Then once you find x, you're able to find AB and BC because AB is x and BC is x minus 34. So we found BC, but we have to find, the question is to find the perimeter of the triangle. So we have to find the hypotenuse using Pythagoras theorem. Find the hypotenuse and then find the perimeter. Fine, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, children. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. You may leave the call. Please complete this answer. Thank you, children.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.